Yeah, g'day. Just got me some new toys. Got this Motobatt Jumpstarter. I've got the 3-in-1 plug with the 3 USB plugs. I've got me a Samsung phone now and it takes the smaller plug. And then, the plugs on my bikes and on the Trident and the Speed Twin, they have a different plug. They have the old style one, so this will help me charge my phone. You got your Jumpstarter, the clamps, and you got your USB plug in there as well. Yes, it's not very big. Yeah, it's only like 15 centimeters long. It's really light. It's only like 300 grams light. That's probably the whole thing is only like 300 grams. This is pretty light, and it's got SOS light and it's pretty good. These are all the stats: 400 cranking amps, 800 peak current. Yeah, there's your weight: 300 gram, 15 centimeters by 8 by 2.7. There you go. Jump bikes, cars, boats, whatever you need. That's pretty good. Not like this one here I got. The Jumpstarter, the air compressor. This is quite heavy, this one. And I'll put that tyre clip on it. I've done another video about this one. It was pretty good though, but it's only 2000 mAh. As in, this is 7500 mAh. So that's quite powerful battery capacity. But this is pretty good. This is quite powerful. I'm quite impressed with it. It pump up 2.5 tyres, 2 17-inch tyres. Well, 150 tyres. Pump up 2, another half probably. 4 minutes a tyre, so it's pretty good. It's not like a cheap Temu one. It takes 10 minutes and then run out of charge, but 10 minutes to pump up a tyre. It's quite quick. These are the stats, and 120 psi. It's got the SOS light and the light and all that and the rest of it. But yeah, it's quite heavy. Yeah, Rocky Creek. And I also got this Rocky Creek knife. 4-in-1, it's not a knife, it's a 4-in-1 tool. But it has a standing knife on it. So this is what it looks like. And it's got your standing knife for all you Brits, Mr. Stanley. You love your Stanleys. And then you got your pliers. And you got your rasp. And you got your needle to thread the bung through. And on the back of the packet you get 5 galvanised bungs, and galvanised, so it's sticky in it, so you don't need any glue. So it's one less thing to carry. And it breaks in half. It's got these holes here and pins here as you slide it together to make it one, and pull it in half when you need to use it. So it's quite good. It'll come in handy if I get a puncture or need to cut something out of the bike or something. This is my 10 litre Kreiga US dry bag, which I put all my stuff in. And this is what I pack into it: the 4-in-1 tool, the air compressor, the Jumpstarter, some 3 straps if I need to tie anything down extra, some tools. I got some spanners in there. I've got 2 13s, a 12 and a 10, and crescent, Allen keys, some zip ties, stuff like that. And these are my Oxford rain pants. I lost the bag, unfortunately. Blew out of my other bag when I was riding down the road. This bag blew. I was wearing them because it was raining, and the bag blew out. I should have stuffed it in my jacket, but oh well, this will do. And all that goes into my 10 litre bag. And the Kreiga bag comes with this liner, waterproof liner. You stick everything in that and then you chuck it in the bag. And that's what the bag looks like when it's packed. It mounts with these straps here, these loop around. These hook up to loops I have on the bike. So, you know, it's packed at this end, but there's still plenty of room at this end here to put stuff in. Put a drink or something, shirt or towel or clothes or whatever I need in there. And you know, chuck that on the tail. So here's my pit bag, my pit stop bag. I also got these Oxford stash bags for water and for fuel. This holds 885 mils. It's just as big as this one. And that holds 1275 mils of petrol. You fill it up to this line. You got to leave a little bit at the top because fuel expands, and you don't want to tip it all over your tank. So yeah, that'll come in handy. And I also got this bag here. I got this canvas bag here, which I put this 2 litre fuel friend in. And you can carry that over your shoulder, but I don't like carrying stuff over my shoulder. That's why I got all this stuff here mount on the bike. Since I broke my back, you know, stuff gets heavy. Even the helmet gets heavy after a while, so I don't want to be carrying anything over my shoulder if I can help it. The fuel friend. This here, there's a Kreiga bag, a spare fuel Kreiga bag that you can attach to the 20, 30, 40 bags. It attaches to this bag as well, but it's because it's a 10 litre, you can only attach it lying down, not upright like that, like on the bigger bags. And I'll probably get that, because this fits inside it. It takes 2 1 litre, this is 1500 more, but it takes 2 1 litre fuel metal cans like this. But they only hold 885 mils because you've got to leave that gap at the top. And but this here holds 2 litres, and this here fits perfectly in that Kreiga fuel stash bag, and it holds 2 litres. It's got a line on it, you fill it up to there, and it's got a spout, so you don't spill the gas on the bank over the tank, and you've got a bit of room at the top for it to expand. I'll probably get that eventually. For now, I'll just get my mate to carry it in that bag over his shoulder. Save my back. And but I won't need it at the moment. This one will suffice. But I'll probably mount that on the Trident on his bike, because on my bike it's a bit too close to the pipes, and you know, I don't want the fuel near the pipes. This here would be alright on my bike. I could mount this on my bike, but it'll be like that, either on this bag, or it'll be like that on the grab rail mounted right at the back in one of these. It overhangs the bike like that, so if it does leak, it'll just leak out onto the road, and then it'll blow back because you'll be moving along the road, so there won't be any fuel on the bike or anything. But the Kreiga dry bag you get with the bigger bags, the 20s, 30s and 40 bags, you can mount it so it's upright like that there, or at the back. And the Kreiga spare fuel bag, they make a 40 litre bag which compresses to 28 litres. This thing is 48 centimeters long when it's 28 litre, and it's 65 centimeters when it's 40 litres, and it has a 50-cent pocket on the back of it on the underside, where you can put like tent poles or anything up to 50 centimeters. You know, you can put anything in a bag like that, and because it shuts down to 48 centimeters, 28 litre bag, you know, it's pretty versatile bag. You know, so it opens at both ends though. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably get a 30 litre or maybe the 40 litre. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Eventually, they're not cheap. You know, that'll be in the future. You roll these up here 2 or 3 rolls, and then you clip it at the end like that to hold it on your bike. Yeah, and you have that mounted backwards, but you can have it mounted sideways on the bike. You can mount it either way. Yeah, on my bike I can't really put panniers on it because I've got a grab rail. I can put throwovers on it. If I put like an SW Motec pannier on it, I can't. I've got to lose the grab rail. I like the grab rail, and I have the loops for these on the grab rail. Because on the Speed Twin, it doesn't loop around at the back, it just stops, and you've got to loop these around the back, behind where it clips onto the seat, clips onto the bike, and look, they had just sitting there, they could work their way off, and yeah, they don't once the seat's down, but you know, they still look pretty precarious, and I don't really trust it, so I put the loops around the grab rail, and it's a lot more sturdier, and it also keeps the straps further back, like like that and like that, when you've got them both on the bike around the frame. This one here is more like this, it's on a bit of an angle, and the bike can slide forward, the bag can slide forward a bit, so another reason I like the grab rail. On the T100, the SW Motec pannier for the T100, it's got the 2 bolts mounted on the grab rail for a sissy bar, and you can put the SW Motec pannier rail on that, so you can have the pannier rail and the grab rail on it, but for the Speed Twin you can't. And basically the same. The only difference is that, from what I can see, is the holes that you put that you mount the grab rail on are bigger on the T100 than what they are on the Speed Twin. You know, so yeah, and they've got different size bolts so that it won't bolt up. But that's only an easy fix, and I'm surprised they haven't done it, because it's a pain in the ass not being able to have a grab rail and those SW Motec panniers, because then you could have both. You know, if I want side panniers, I'm going to be looking at throwovers, I guess, but I'll probably just stick with the tail bags for now. But you know, if you want to go motor camping and stuff, then you know, I want to be carrying a lot more, carry a bit more stuff, you know. And with the throwovers, having just the panniers, side panniers, you can put that fuel friend in it, and you can have it sitting upright as well if you need, because it'll sit vertically. You know, you don't have to worry about stuff leaking and stuff. And that's where the side panniers are handy like that. And this SW Motec bag here that I got, and I have mounted it over this bag here. They will work together. I can mount this around that bag there, and then this here will go around here, and you tighten it to that, and then you hook that up to the seat. I mean to the loops on the bike, under the seat, and on the grab rail, if I wanted the extra room, you know. But I do like the SW Motec LS1 bags, the 9.8 litre bags, the throwovers. You know, that'd be alright too, but for now I'll probably just stick with what I've got and get a bigger one of these. Probably get the 30 or the 40 maybe, we'll see. Well, that's it. Cheers.